Hi guys, Bran here, and welcome to another commentary video. Today, I wanted to cover something that I've been running into in Dead by Daylight pretty recently, which has been getting me lots and lots of flack in the DVD after chat. You know, that wonderful place where people decide that the way you play your game is wrong, so they just harass you for no reason, make it really, really personal over the way you play the game, when ultimately, it's to be able to change perks and playstyles, but you know, DVD gamers are freaking weird, so they make it personal in the after game chat, and I've been having a lot of interactions with a lot of baby ragers, a lot of salty crybabies, inside the DVD community in the after chats lately. And the reason why is because I have been something of a back to hook Andy lately. I've heard that quite frequently, is that I am now a back to hook Andy. Why you camped around the hook the entire match? Wow, you're such a hook camper. And here's the deal. I am not. I'm really not. I'm really not a hook camper. I know I never in my head decide that I am going to go camp hook. You know what happens? Here's the reality of it. And this is for those of you who play Survivor. This video is mostly for you guys who play Survivor, because you may be doing something so stupid that you don't understand what's happening. You may be causing this whole back to hook Andy camping scenario that you hate so much. This might actually be your fault. So, riddle me this, Batman. If you are in a situation where you are a killer, right? You're a killer. You have a good chase. You down that Survivor, right? You get him down. You pick him up, you throw him on the hook. Cool. So I'm looking, I usually only barbecue or surveillance. I have some sort of info perk on, usually. So I'm looking like, okay, well, there's a guy over there in that gen, like on the other side of the map. There's a guy in the main building gen. I should probably go pressure that, because main building gens typically are in the center. Good idea to go pressure that. Or, you know, it's a pain rest hook and I have surveillance on, and I see the gen over there goes from, see the gen over there goes white, meaning that, you know, pain rest hit that gen. I'm like, okay, well, I'll go over there, because that just turned yellow the moment that I hit that with the pain res, meaning somebody's actively on it. Somebody tapped the gen the moment it got pain rest. So that means somebody's actively there. I'm gonna go over there. And I start walking, right? I start doing my thing. I start walking away from the hook. And within, let's say like 3 to 4 seconds. 3 to 4 seconds. So I make it about probably 16, 20 meters. Definitely within the Terrius range of most killers aside from stealth situations. The unhook happens behind me. Riddle me this, Batman. What is the appropriate play here? Riddle me this, Batman. If you save the guy, if you just run up to the hook, while I am still actively within tear radius, not even like the far tear radius, but like 16 meters, you should still hear me pretty loudly, right? It's only been like 3 or 4 seconds since I've even hooked this guy. And I get the hook bubble and sound notification right behind me. I have literally just left. What is the appropriate play here? What am I supposed to do in this situation as the killer? I know about a bunch of entitled Survivor mains will probably say, keep walking to what you saw on barbecue. Keep walking to what you saw on surveillance. Ignore the fact that the save just happened right next to you. Ignore the fact that they're going to heal up and reset right behind you. But that is an entitled opinion. The correct play here is, if you were being that risky and that reckless with your saves, to turn around and go back to hook, because healed up survivors mean longer chases. So you should break up that heal. Also, your point as the killer is to chase the survivors. It's also to defend the gens. But if you kill all 4 survivors, obviously the gens don't get done. So if I know half the team, 4-person team, if I know half the team is within 16 meters of me because you couldn't wait 2 darn seconds. Okay, that's an exaggeration. You couldn't wait like 15 seconds for me to actually get away. That's half the team I can pressure out of nowhere and keep injured, because you were too greedy. You couldn't wait 15 seconds to actually let the Terrius dissipate, actually let me leave, so you could get the save. You just went and got that immediately. And you're just gonna like this is like that other video I made. You're just gonna put trust and faith in me as a complete stranger to, like, I don't know, ignore you. You're putting trust and faith in me, a complete stranger, to just kind of go, oh, well, that was kind of a risky play, but you know, maybe they're just having a bad day. Maybe I should just ignore them. No, the correct play is clearly to just turn around and go pressure half the team, because you know where half the team is. They're right next to you. Why am I going to go trudging across the map? Especially as like a non-movement killer, which a lot of them are. If I don't have a movement option, why am I going to go trudging across the map to go pressure somebody really far away when I know half the team is within 16 meters of me? It just does not make any sense. And I've been getting told over and over in these after chats, oh my god, you're such a back to hook Andy. Oh my god, you're such a camper. God, why do you can only win by proxy camping? It's like, ladies and gentlemen, if you play Survivor, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to have saves happen and you don't want the killer to come back to hook, this is what you got to do. You should probably wait till the Terrius is gone, or at the very least at the very edge of the Terrius range. Stealth killer's 24 meters, normal killer's 32. Wait till they're at that range and then save. Wait a little bit. Wait till the coast is clear. That way, if you pull down that person off a hook, it's not convenient for the killer anymore to just turn around and come right back. Let's say that same situation, right? Like I see somebody on either barbecue or surveillance across the map, and I am 16 meters away from hook. I've just hooked this person. Imagine this same scenario where I keep walking, right? Like I walk like 40 meters away. I am almost at that gen that I saw on barbecue and or surveillance. And now you get the unhook, right? 40 meters is a long way to walk. And if I don't have a movement option, I'm kind of hosed. Even if I do have a movement option, like I don't know, like Wesker, for example, I got to turn around, do the 2 bounds, and then his power, he has to do that little cooldown where the tentacle goes back into his body, and then I can chase you, right? Like you have made it inconvenient for me to come back and harass the hook, even if it's only like a little bit, right? Because obviously if it's like Blight, for example, double speed, he's gonna be back there in like 2 seconds. But there's kind of not anything you can do about that. That's more of a Blight problem more than like a game problem. But like you have made it inconvenient for me to come back to hook because you've waited so long that I basically have to make a choice now. I have to choose between pressuring the gen or pressuring you. Do I pressure the gen to make sure that the gens stay slow and that I can stay in the game longer and therefore have more time to kill? Or do I go back to hook and prevent the heal? It's a choice now. You've made it a choice that may not, end up benefiting me. Because sometimes it is probably better to keep the 2 people broken up and not healed. But other times, especially if you're low on gens, let's say it's like 1 or 2 gens left, I should probably pressure the gen first. Because I need to pressure more gens right now. Make me make a choice. Make me do something that may result in not being the most optimal thing for me. Just saving with me like 16 meters away, there's no risk. There is no reason for me not to just turn around and come back and pressure y'all. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I'm just sick and tired of hearing like, oh, well, you're a camper, you're a proxy camper. No, I'm not a proxy camper. I am not a camper. I am not. You just saved too early, and you're dumb for that. Maybe you're not a dumb person, but that's a stupid play. That's a play of an idiot. And if you yourself are not an idiot, that is the play of an idiot. You do not save that early. You do not. So stop calling people back to hook Andys or campers because you're too restless with your saves and you try to get them right away for no reason. Chill. Wait a bit. Wait till it's safe. I can't believe I have to say this. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that'll be like, oh, you're such a camper. You're such a back to hook Andy. Like I'll check their profiles. They'll have over 1,000 hours. They'll have thousands of hours and they'll say this stuff. How do you play this game this long and you don't know that you should probably hold off for a second before saving? Like, why do I even have to make this video? More of like a vent more than anything, but like it is a cautionary tale. Like, why do we have to make this? Why is this not common sense? I don't understand. I won't improve. I'll just blame the killer instead. Yeah, and you wonder why your games go bad. Forehead. Yeah. Anyways, TLDR. If you you may be causing the back to hook Andys. If you have a lot of back to hook Andys in your game, analyze yourself. See if you're saving too quickly. I can guarantee probably playing a part in why so many people camp so much in your games. So yeah, be a little bit safer with your saves. Don't do it with the killer within their tear radius. Don't do it like immediately after they leave the hook. Just give it a little bit of space, and I guarantee your matches will get better. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you all so much, but I do upload daily, so we'll see tomorrow. But if I do not, the saying, I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.